You're listening to a podcast on the Podfix Network. Good morning, Cowboys, and welcome to another bits of let me take that again.
That's definitely staying in.
Yeah,
There's
this whole
no way
shit is
that's getting
staying there.
edited.
You know that. Here, just take it from the top. We're ready. In on 3, 2.
Good morning, Cowboys, and welcome to another episode of Little Bits and Pieces featuring Walrus. I am your host for today, Christian Torres, and joining me are my two esteemed colleagues.
Jeffrey Fella.
Matt Walker.
Got it.
That's right. They're both here in the studio with me today. And boy, is this episode gonna be hot. This is one hot episode because that's right, we warmed up. This episode is all about the warm-up. What gets you pumped to do a show? What gets you the energy that you need? What gives you focus? What are your favorite warm-ups? What are your least favorite warm-ups? Do you like being warm? I'm feeling warm. What about you? So stick around for this another episode of Little Bits and Pieces. We'll be right back after these messages.
Hey guys, that was really good. Matt, you can stop recording here. That was really good, Christian.
Yeah, that was good practice. Good practice, Christian.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I think you knocked it out of the park.
Oh, thanks. I
I
appreciate that.
just want everyone to be clear. Everything I'm about to say in this episode, and I know obviously like they can't hear me, so it's fine. But it's all a lie. Like
Okay.
I don't
Sure.
care. I don't do warm ups. I don't even care about improv anymore. I'm just out to make as much
So-
money doing this as possible. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but is that the lie?
When did you
just-
start lying? Like,
just
when did you
prefaced
start
that.
lying?
Yeah.
No, I lie when the mic is still hot.
Wait a minute. He said that he was lying. That was the first thing he said, which means he's telling the truth.
Right.
So he doesn't like warming up and is in it for the money. Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think I'm following. So when we go back, Jeff's just Jeff, or is Jeff
I mean,
anti-Jeff?
I'm wearing a mask as always.
Reverse Jeff.
Bizarro, Jeff.
Jeff, yeah.
Do you guys not
Mirror
understand
World
the concept of
Of
wearing
what?
a mask to society? I don't.
I very much do, yeah. I've seen Batman, yeah.
Yeah. And I do it all the time. So, yeah, I know.
Yeah, I guess that's the spectrum, isn't it? It's either you're Batman or you're Matt. So
All right.
Yeah,
the
you
commercial's
either
ending.
live long enough to be
commercials are-
Batman or you
Commercial's
die
ending.
Matt.
Back on in 3, 2.
And we're back.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, what the fuck?
All right.
Let's take that one more time.
Let's take it from
Yeah,
the
let's
top
take
of the
that one more time.
commercial.
Yeah.
Go intro back in, which is how this works somehow. We just
Yeah.
aired a very short commercial.
Yeah, no problem.
And
no
now
problem.
it's ending right now. So back on in 3, 2.
And we're back, and we're ready to discuss warm-ups. Now, Matt, I know you got some stuff to say about warm-ups. You've been doing improv for quite some time. You seem like a guy who's warmed up a lot.
Oh, thanks, Christian. I am pretty warm. I'm pretty warm all the time. I run hot typically. I've done things like Zip Zap Zop. I've done things like Bunny Bunny Toki Toki, if anyone's aware of such games. And, it's always how it is.
Now let's talk about
yeah. So,
Let's
Jeff,
talk about that Zip Zap Zop.
Oh,
more,
yeah, let's
right?
talk about that Zip Zap Zop.
That's a classic, right?
Oh,
Zip
it's a
Zap Zap
classic.
is a fucking classic.
It's a
Thought-
fucking
Wait,
classic.
Jeff, thoughts on Zip Zap Zop?
Zip
Well,
Zap
I
Zop?
would just, I'm so amped. I'm like warmed up for the warm up here, and I can't get enough of these warm ups. So what I want to suggest is, what if we did a quick Zip Zap Zop right here, right now?
Oh, you think we could
Okay.
do that in the studio like this?
100%.
I think we could have it here. I'll start. A zip.
Zap.
Oh, we messed up, but isn't that fun? That's how
That's
we do
fun.
it.
That's
Zip.
And now
fun.
we're warmed up, and that's all it takes.
Oh.
To our listeners out there, it's not hard. All you have to do is say zip, and someone else says zap, and then somebody else might say zop. We didn't get there this time, but you could.
Hey, it's always a learning curve with this game.
It's one of the harder ones.
It is. It's easy to understand, but hard to master.
That's right. And for more warm-up, stick around after the break where Jeff is going to talk about his favorite warm-up. And we'll be back. See you in a moment, Cowboys.
And we're out.
Oh my God, I hate
fucking
this.
hate. I hate this.
Zip Zap Zop? What is that?
Warm-ups, man.
It's
I
what we
can't
have
believe
to do. The sponsorship.
it's ridiculous.
We
Look,
had to change. The management came down from up high. They have some mandates.
I'm going to say it. I don't like that we're sponsored by these guys.
Well, hold on. The money's
It's
The
good
money's
money.
good, but I'm
It's
in
good
this
money.
for the fucking like doing it, you know?
I need that fat paycheck. I make so much money doing Zip Zap Zop. You have no idea.
Yeah, he teaches a seminar on it now.
I mean, whatever, man. I just can't believe they have like 10 commercials in our show now. This
There's
is
a lot of
ridiculous.
it's a lot of commercials. I don't know what you want me to do about it.
No, you're doing great. You're coming out of it and you're getting to it really quickly, and we're giving it the energy that they want.
It's like
you
I'm
know?
trying to do the job. I just wish I didn't have to. You know, I don't know.
Things were easier.
No, look, Disney is really helping this podcast, and we needed this money. So
Oh, we're back on in 3. All right,
Oh,
3,
shoot.
2.
And we're back. And as promised before the break, Jeff is about to talk about his favorite warm up. But before we get to that, let me remind you that if you're looking for a great place to go on vacation, why not check out Disney's Resort in Orlando?
Jesus, hold on.
Oh, fuck.
Christian, you can't say Universal when you're doing a shout out for our sponsor, Disney.
I'm sorry, I
we're
fucked up,
gonna get
guys.
cut.
All right,
I
we're going
fucked
back
up.
in. We'll
I
go
fucked
back
up.
in. We'll
I
go
fucked
back
up
in.
hard.
They're
3,
just finishing up the
2.
commercial.
And we're back to talk about Jeff's favorite warm-up. But before we do that, remember, if you're ever in Florida, home of some of the members of Walrus, why not check out Disney Resorts in Orlando, Florida?
Yeah.
Where it's the happiest place on earth. Yuck.
Go and enjoy a nice bar that's shaped like Mickey Mouse and eat that ice cream and go and have a ride or two.
And
Go
don't
on
forget to
Mr.
check out
Toad's.
Galaxy's Edge, a new Star Wars experience.
Or
where you
stick with the old-fashioned rides like Mr. Toad's Wild Ride,
Jeff,
which is fun as well.
Jeff.
I think they cut that.
you need to promote.
And
Part of-
make sure you see the ball
The Ball?
at Epcot, right?
Is that what it's called? The Ball?
That's what my notes say here. It just says make sure you see the ball. The ball
It can't
is in
be
bold.
right. The big,
It's
like the
what it
golf
said.
ball
That's the
looking
script
thing?
they sent me. It says it Mickey Mouse. It's all
No,
here.
He's right, Christian. It says it on mine.
Mickey Mouse's ball? I mean,
That's what it says. I don't know. Look, you
I
memorized
guess
it.
you're
We
right.
didn't. Like,
I don't know.
It's right
you
here.
did it right.
I just yeah.
Jeff, normally I'd be like on you like fly on shit, but no, I'm like
I feel like we've kind of bonded more because we have an outside force going against us.
yeah, crushing us.
No, going
Oppressing
with
us.
us, guys. We need this money.
It doesn't feel like it though. It feels like it killed the old walrus spirit.
Yeah. You kind of went behind our backs and just told us that we got
Is
Disney
this
as a
about the
sponsor.
Walrus reboot?
Is it about the Walrus?
I thought
mean,
they canceled that. I thought we're not going through with the reboot.
Oh, yeah. So
Jeff,
here's the thing.
what the hell?
You guys aren't a part of the reboot. They just wanted one of us.
Some bullshit. This is fucking typical Disney bullshit.
Look, I had to take the money while it was good. I'm sorry, guys.
Jeff
Like
bullshit too. Look, you and Disney were made for each other.
Can I do my favorite game?
Yeah. Do
Hold on.
your
Let's-
favorite
let's-
warm up.
Let's do. We've had a commercial going this whole time, so let's go back in.
Can I have
Yeah.
a count in?
They kind of just kind of
count in?
ebb and flow, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's
don't even know how I
true
know
to
when they're
form.
ending.
And we're back. So I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my favorite warm up, and that's a little game called Red Ball. So Red Ball is a really fun, very complicated game. It's very easy to mess up. And when you mess up, you have to do it all over from the beginning. Otherwise, you're not properly warmed up. So,
all right. Well, why don't we play a little round of it right now? Wouldn't that be
Sure.
fun for our
Before we do
listeners?
that, why don't you explain in as much detail as possible how to play this game for any newbies out there?
The game Red Ball needs to at least be played between two people, and one individual will pretend as though they have some sort of amorphous putty in their hand. With that putty, they'll form any object, for example, a ball or a Mickey Mouse shaped object, and then they'll say something like, "Thank you, Red Ball," or "Thank you, Disney, for this sponsorship," and then they'll hand it over to their partner that they're playing with, and then that person will take it and use the object in some way, and then they'll take that clay and act as though they're making something new. For example, a Donald Duck, or maybe a Fast Pass or season tickets, and then they'll use that, and then they'll hand it to their partner, and then they'll use it in a different way. So it's sort of a really fun game to practice object work with, but it gets the brain pumping. So
yeah,
that's interesting. That's also not Red Ball.
So how about we start? And I'm gonna start with
Disney bought it and they changed it.
Really?
Yeah.
So,
They changed it to that bullshit?
Yeah.
So I'll start with something. So here I'm bouncing this now, and I'll say, "Thank you, Red Ball." I'm saying it to myself, and now I'm handing it. I'm going to hand this over to Christian because Matt's being really snarky.
Could I just ask, Jeff? Could you just play this by yourself as quickly as you could possibly?
Why not? Why
see
not?
It.
Obviously, my team is stabbing me in the back again.
No,
so.
I want to see it happen because I want to make sure I'm doing it right.
Fine. That's totally fine. You're more made for Universal anyway. So here we go. I'm bouncing this ball. You at home can't see, but it's bouncing up and down. And I say, "Thank you, Red Ball." And then I go and I mold it into something else. Here I'm molding it right now. And oh, look, it's a Donald Duck. And I'm playing with Donald Duck, and I'm tossing him in the air. And then I if I had a partner, I'd pass him to my partner. So I'm going to pass him to myself. And now this time, I am letting Donald Duck bite my hand, and I'm saying, "Ow, that hurts." And now I'm molding him into something else. And now it's a balloon, and I have a balloon, and I'm letting the balloon fly. And now I pass it to myself, and now I'm sitting on the balloon, and it popped. And now I'm molding it into something else. And this game could go on indefinitely, but I'm already warmed up. I'm ready for a show.
Well, actually, at this point in the show, our sponsor does want to give a big shout out to all the veterans out there doing their part, keeping this country safe. None more so than our own Donald Duck, who does, in fact, have a long history of military service. So thank you, Donald, for keeping us safe and making sure that all improvisers can get warmed up in their own way by keeping this country safe. Thank you, Donald Duck.
Do you have his service record in front of you?
Yes, I do.
Can you read which tours he's been on?
Yes. Well, actually, no, it's redacted.
It's classified.
It's mostly classified.
Is there any information there that's available to be read?
It just says Iraq.
Yeah. Yeah, it's some sort of black ops team. It's not clear exactly the details. I'm sorry.
Did Donald Duck, is he the one who took out Osama bin Laden?
I can't say for certain that he hasn't, but I don't think our sponsor wants us going into much detail about.
Well, he took out an Osama bin, but the last part's been redacted, so.
Redacted, yeah.
Sure.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Could be anybody, though.
But anyway, so what other kind of stuff gets you warm before doing a show? What kind of stuff you guys like?
You know what? My favorite one is sound and movement. Passing that around.
Yeah.
I do that with all of my students because it's the most energizing that I can do, and it's the most like we're all in this and doing this dumb thing together. You know which one I hate?
What, Tuki? the.
I feel like I should know this.
I hate all other ones. I don't like warm-ups. They get me into this headspace where I'm like, oh, this is the dumbest thing on earth.
No. I mean, yeah, that could very well be true about you, but I want to say I like 8765. I know it's really cliche. I know.
Wait,
I
what?
don't know what it is.
Wait.
The shakedown. The shakedown.
Oh, shakedown. I thought you were saying
Just-
8675309.
Just
Yeah,
because
me
sitting
too.
backstage in a green room and saying like, all right, let's go perform now, which is what I usually do. I do. The energy can be low, and sometimes it doesn't hurt to have high energy. And
Sure.
I did this one recently in a class that I've never done before that I really liked, and it was the instructor brought in this ball of tape, and
Tape ball.
a tape ball,
I played
and
that.
we just tried to keep it up in the air. And honestly, like I could have just not done improv after that because I feel
done
like
that,
I just
yeah.
like playing games, and so I think that might be my favorite warm
Who'd you
up.
do that with?
That was just in a class in Second City. Yeah.
Was it with an instructor?
Oh yes, but they were a substitute, so I can't remember their name.
Was it Mary Son?
I can't say that it wasn't, but I can't say that it was.
Because that's who we played it with in Los Angeles. Tape ball.
I really liked it because I think it's really just playing a game. It's playing with a ball.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but
Anything that, I mean, Crazy Eights isn't bad. That's what the shakedown is.
Yeah.
what about
But it's
This-
because it's an energizing thing, and it's
Yeah,
not
no,
like,
that's what
I need to get
I
into
agree.
my mindset.
what,
I hate that.
what about the dictionary game? Does that count as a warm up?
which
I don't
that
know.
one? What's
Wait,
that
you
one?
got to explain it,
Where you come and someone says a word
and then you have to look it up in the dictionary and then confirm that word exists.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's a warm up. That's a
Yeah.
warm up.
Yeah.
I do it all the time. I hate it, but yeah. No, what is it?
Somebody says a word and you have to make up a definition for it. You spell
we
it.
used to
and
do
then
that in AMT.
Mm.
Yeah. I love that game. We came up this is a little behind the curtain here, but it's going to appear in the Disney reboot. So we came up with the word prognagon.
Mm.
Prognagon, I defined it as a satchel of fruit, but there's too much fruit, so you can't keep it all in the satchel. So even when you close it, like there's still fruit that's coming out. Stuff like that. I think it's fun.
I do have to inform you because you did say it on the podcast now. Prognagon is property of Disney.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah,
He-
I know.
he
I
will
work.
will be showing up in the next Iron Man movie.
I think I invented that game, Jeff.
Okay, here we go.
I think I did.
But you don't own the rights to it anymore.
I know.
That would be Disney.
And I can't sue Disney.
Iger.
No, it's
I mean, I
illegal now.
can.
No, not anymore. They changed the law.
Well, speaking of the law of Disney, I think we have to take one more commercial break from them, and then
that's
we'll
right.
get back into it, right?
Yeah, we'll
Yep,
hear
yep,
all
yep.
about warm-ups right after this break.
God, this
Um,
is going. I hate this. Warm-ups are so bad.
I mean, they're just like some random bullshit most of the time, right?
Guys,
Yeah.
Disney's requested a celebrity cameo.
In this episode?
Yeah.
Oh God, did they book anybody good?
Oh my God, I see who it is.
Are you familiar with Zorblax?
Yeah, he's in everything. Yeah,
Yeah. It's Zorblax.
Okay.
it's the
I don't
Star
know, Christian,
Warrior.
Do you want to handle Zorblax? I mean, I know you're more familiar with his work, but do you want
Sure,
one of us
I
to do it?
I can talk to him. Yeah.
Ugh. I mean,
Hey Zorblax.
we're not back on. We're not back on yet.
Well,
but-
no, I
You wanna
figured I should introduce
pre-interview
myself
him?
before
Yeah.
before we get on.
Oh, hi, Zorblax.
Hey Zorblax.
Great to have you.
Hey, great to have you on the show. I'm Christian. This is Matt and Jeff.
Hey.
love Game of Scene.
Oh, cool. We're not talking about that today, though, Zorblax. Today we're talking about today we're talking about warm ups. So, wait, Zorblax, can you come back? Zorblax, we're talking about warm up.
Fine.
Zorblax, please, no. Zorblax, come, Zorblax, please, no. We need this cameo. Disney, they're gonna
Zorblax.
shut down the show.
God damn it. Oh, you know what? Zorblax is leaving, right? That's what we're establishing.
I believe that's what it looks like. I don't know.
Oh,
Is he-
man,
maybe he's just
we
using-
needed him. We needed a celebrity cameo. Jeff, can you say something?
I can try. Hey, all right, Zorblax. If you stay around, you can eat Christian Stapler.
Whoa, not my stapler.
love this stapler.
That's canonically my prized possession.
Hey, Zorblax, maybe
digesting.
Zorblax, peel off that mic a little bit.
Sorry, I forget how loud I am.
That's all right. That's all right. So you'll stick around for the thing?
Yeah, what the hell?
You got stuff to say about warm-ups, Zorblax?
I've warmed up
Oh, okay.
before.
Oh, okay.
I want to
right.
save it for after the break.
You don't want to do a quick warm up with us, like a zip zap zop?
Okay, sure.
All right. You want to start it, Christian?
Zip.
Ah!
Zorblax. Zorblax, you missed that one, Zorb.
Yeah.
No, I caught it.
No, Zorb, please, can you just like... Come on, bud.
Okay, how about I start?
Oh, okay.
Zip.
Who is that to? You have to...
You gotta do-
You have to do a physicality.
The tall one, the one who's 6'2".
Oh, 6'2"?
His name's Matt Zorblax.
Oh.
We introduced ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm
maybe
not
you're
good
talking
with
about
names.
Maybe
Do
you're
we
talking about the smaller guy, Jeff.
No, he's the handsome one.
Hey guys, before the ad, is over again, we got to do the show. Can we like? I don't know. I feel like this is the line. I feel like no. I feel like I'm done. I'm done doing Disney's bidding.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck Zorblax.
Yeah.
Whoa, guys, let's not be hasty.
No, fuck you, man.
Yeah,
Whoa,
fuck you.
hey,
You're
We
been
don't
in-
want you on this show.
You're just another
I've been in more movies than either of you guys.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah.
fucking sellout, Zorblax.
Yeah, and
Whoa.
yeah, and you do a voice. You've been putting on this raspy voice, and now your true voice is coming out. Come on, you're just
Yeah.
a hack. You're a con artist.
You used to be a real artist, man, and look at you. How do you sleep at night?
You were
I
in
had to-
Citizen Kane.
I had to feed my family. Citizen Kane doesn't put money on the table.
The
Well, I
best
hope-
movie of all time doesn't put money on the table.
Well, I
The
hope you
most
feed them a
known-
bunch of lies now, because that's what you're saying now, just a bunch of lies.
Yeah,
Why would you
yourself.
hope that?
well,
Because I
it's-
hope that they can eat that, because that's the only thing you're providing is bullshit. You're full of shit, Zorblax.
you suck.
I don't need to
you
explain
suck.
myself to you. Get out.
Get out.
out of here.
Get out, Jeff.
Okay.
Jeff, kick him out.
I'm not gonna kick him out.
All right. Well, he's leaving of his own accord,
Sure, but
and
I
he's
didn't
never
kick him
coming
out.
back.
I want. He might be back in the future.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
At
he
least-
might be.
No,
If
we
he-
offended him.
If he separates from Disney, I'd be willing to have him back again.
Yeah. I mean, it's
What-
about like get an A24 guy in here.
Sure,
which,
but-
I mean, Zorblax is in those movies too, but get
What-
like a regular A24 guy in here.
What if it was Zorblax played by someone else?
What?
Well, I only want to see the official Zorblax.
Yeah, but I mean, there's some of the new. I like some of the new Zorblax films.
All right. I'm just saying, if it was Chris Pine, that'd be a different story. I'll talk to Chris Pine till the sun comes up. But Zorblax, that is a studio poll.
But
Well-
we're about to go back on the show, guys, and I feel
Yes.
like if we're gonna depart from Disney, now's the time to do it, and we're
God.
just say what we really think about warm-ups.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, let's do this.
Sorry. Well, the commercial still has a solid minute left.
Yeah,
It's,
well,
it's about
we-
the Disney timeshare.
Well, we're already getting
thing.
paid for that, so we should wait that out.
Yeah, no, that's a good idea.
If
So,
I don't say what I really think and continue to sell out, is that going to bother you guys?
No, not really.
Eh,
You guys really think Zorblax is a sellout?
yeah,
Yeah, he makes his family eat lies.
yeah. He's pro the Communist Party.
Of which country?
All of them.
You just mean he's a communist?
Nope.
He's just pro the parties?
Yeah.
Hmm.
All right, guys, it's ending. All right, we're at 5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're back to talk about warm-ups.
Boy, are we? We're excited.
I love warm-ups, guys. I can't get enough of them.
No. You know what? Sorry, I was gonna put it on an air, and you know what? I'm speaking directly to Disney now, Mr. Walt Disney.
He's dead.
The dead guy. Yeah, I'm going to poke the dead guy, as it were. All right? We're sick and tired of Disney owning every single movie that comes out, and now every single podcast, including ours. We're sick and tired of it. Isn't that right, boys?
Yeah, no more.
Well, I don't know how I feel. I'm still working through it.
That's fine. We could stand to lose you, Jeff. But we are tired of this Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck warm-up bullshit.
Yeah,
Isn't
I'm
that
looking
right?
at his service record now. Dishonorable discharge,
Yeah.
multiple war crimes,
Purple Heart.
fucked up dude.
But
Has some
Purple
wins.
Heart for
Yeah,
injuring.
he's
us.
an evil Purple Heart.
Yeah,
Yes.
he's got a
He's got a
black
medal
heart.
of he got a medal of dishonor. He's got a
Yeah. And you know, his uncle, the Scrooge one?
oh yeah, Scrooge McDuck. Yeah,
richest
trillionaire. Trillionaire.
Yeah, like come on.
That's
And
pretty
what-
cool. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, but you've always enjoyed how much money people have. Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Steve
And we're-
Wozniak.
Oh yeah, we're going off and we're just getting warmed up. Speaking of warm ups, I feel like for me, when it comes down to it, I just gotta be in the zone and connect with the people I'm doing stuff with, you know. So I like listening to some music, pumping some jams, and
I like connecting with everybody, putting on some headphones and shutting everything out.
that's for before. That's before I listen to music, and then I'm done, and then I connect. With people.
I sure hope who I'm playing with are a live band. Otherwise, I am not interacting with them prior to this show.
You know, art's all about contradictions, you know.
It sure is. No, I agree with you. It's all about just however you do it with your group, do it.
Yeah.
Isn't that mean?
Yeah,
Look
however,
them in the eyes and say, I got your back.
And,
If that's it.
if that's
well-
a thing that you like to do.
Yeah.
You know, I agree with you guys. I think one cool thing you can do with your group is get season passes to all the resorts and hang out with them there, and that's a good way to warm up.
Yeah, we're fine with that, Jeff. We
Yeah,
established
actually.
that's fine. You can keep doing Disney plugs. We'll just keep disparaging them as well.
It is a nice park, though.
Ugh, the little the dilly bars shaped like Mickey Mouse. I love them.
Mm.
You know
I
what?
don't
Actually,
love foods that are shaped like things, but yeah.
can I tell you? I actually think I am super for Disney.
Yeah?
I think I've just come around to it. Everything that I said in the previous bits of this episode are true.
Matt, do you have comedic dollar signs in your eyes?
No, I'm crying.
Well, I mean, I guess this is a good time to tell you this. I don't know if this will encourage you or discourage you, but Disney actually does want us to be somewhat anti-Disney so that because they're buying everyone and then having some people pretend to be like, you know, competition. It's to make sure that the actual critics can never get too strong.
So
Did they ask you to kick Zorblax off the show?
I'll never tell.
how do we know what's paid for by Disney and what's not?
The truth is you can't, because
Oh,
the true
shit.
power co-ops resistance. And that's the true lesson of today.
Holy shit.
And this
Oh.
is just a warm up for things to come. Beware. Beware the eyes of the mouse.
Well,
For once it sets its eyes upon you, you are owned. Even if you think you're not. Hi, I'm Christian Torres from Walrus. If you're interested in supporting this show, the best thing that you can do is rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Make sure to check out walrus.com, that's WALLARES, for a full list of our socials, including Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Stay tuned for news about any live shows that we may have, and new episodes of Little Bits and Pieces come out every Thursday wherever you get your podcasts.
the show you've just listened to is a part of the Podfix Network. To listen to other shows on the network, head over to podfixnetwork.com. Follow on Twitter @Podfix and join the Podfix Nation at facebook.com/Podfix.